Hello everybody, and welcome to another episode of RideandRazz, Zwifting away. This is stage 3 now of Rolling with ENVE on the Jurassic Coast route. Yes, I've never done this route before. It's 19.5k, 212 meters of climbing, and I'm doing this in the advanced cat as usual.
2 minutes.
As I'm
2 minutes.
now racing score of Zwift racing score of 790, so there's no way I can get back down unless I really drop off. So yeah, this should be quite a difficult route because I got the Titan's Grove. They called the Titan's Grove? Yes, Titan's Grove. Climbing it. It's just got a little bit of a lead-up climb to it as well, and also quite a lot of rollers at the beginning before that as well. So at this kind of level, there's going to be attacks from everywhere here. So I'm expecting 6-7 watts on these climbs because Titan's Grove's only about 900 meters long. So it's going to be fairly intense attacking. I had a few issues here at the beginning with my watt bike. It felt like the power numbers were quite low when I was pedaling in my gears 12, 13, 14 in my warm-up. I was only producing about 2.5 watts a kilo, which is normally very strange because it's about 3.5, 4.5 watts normally then. So I just disconnected, reconnected, and see, hopefully, fingers crossed, that it works. So there's about 25 riders in this advanced cat, which is really a good number, and there's quite a lot of Velo Score 1 riders in this one, 5 or 6 of them. So I'm expecting quite a high pace. And at the last minute, as you can see, one of my fellow TNP riders, Tom Adams, joins. This guy's got a ridiculously massive 19-20 watt sprint. So I will try and hold on to him as much as possible, and then he'll definitely outsprint me to the line. So yeah, here we go. Hope you enjoy it. I'll whiz through and speed it up a little bit where it gets a bit boring. But as you can see, the pace is starting quite high with the SRT boys. Or girls. I'm jumping to conclusions here. SRT riders. There we go. As you can see, now we're coming into this roller section. There's a couple of the lads off the front here, the SRT guys. So I'm trying to... I find with these kind of races, with the advanced ones, to stick with the front pack as much as possible. Get a little bit of draft, but push yourselves to hold on to that front, especially in the rolling sections like this. Similar ones like the intestines can be a struggle. Because if you get dropped off the back, it's very, very difficult to hold on. The speed can be quite high, and you just disappear off the back. Some of these roller sections quite steep. As you can see, 8-9%. So putting a little bit of power down just as you approach them to take you over the top keep that momentum going. Seems to work out quite nicely. And there's some slightly longer, steeper sections in this rolling part, and I was expecting it to be a bit higher intensity or higher speed, but I think maybe people were holding on for the Titan's Grove or the approaches to Titan's Grove. So this is where we're coming into. The approaches to Titan's Grove, this is what I'm going to call it. So although these sections are fairly steep, some of them are not crazy steep, 5% maybe. It's all draftable. So that's the end of the rollers. A little bit of a flat section before Titan's Grove. 900 meters of climbing. Well, not 900 meters of climbing, 900 meters distance climbing. And if I can get over the top with the front group, I can hopefully hold on with them, take it to the end for a sprint. So here we go. Already it's 5 watts a kilo, just at the start. And my basic concentration shows me I am trying to keep an eye on all the numbers on the right so that I can stay competitive at stage stage. But what's quite nice is, because it's such a short distance of a climb, 900 meters, you can see the finish already on the graph, which for me is a really useful kind of indicator, which gives me a bit more confidence that I can just bury myself a bit more if needs be, because it's so short. And yeah, it's not crazy steep. 4.5% maybe, I think it's averaging at the moment. But we are all pushing 6.5 watts. So I'm struggling a little bit, 6.5 watts I've been doing the whole way, and I'm hoping that nobody does a big dig or attacks hard to get over the top and disappear over the descent. The trick is with these advanced races, when you do a climb like this, is to keep going, to keep pushing. So even though I'm tired, I still want to push 4.5, 5 watts so that anyone who attacks over the top doesn't disappear ahead of me. And as you can see, that's still at the front, which makes my life a lot easier. So I can have a bit of recovery on this descent or from the other side of Titans. So after this descent, there's actually some small sneaky rollers that I didn't realize were there. As I said at the beginning, I've never ridden this course before, and I did a little bit of due diligence and watched a few people's videos, recon videos. But to be honest with you, unless you do it yourself, it doesn't actually apply very well, in my opinion. After this last section of rollers, it all gets a bit flat and then sandy until we get towards the there's a sprint banner 2/3 of the way in, so I'll speed it up at this point, because it can be a bit boring. It's always funny watching back as it's sped up. But at about 6k, there's a kind of little tiny hillock. But what I found is that everyone drops all their power-ups here because they'll get another one at the banner. So the pace does pick up here. As you can see, I'm doing 7 watts to hold on to this small attack, which is fairly aggressive actually. So just bear this in mind, that this is, it could be a break point, especially so short a distance from the finish line. So the trick is to kind of hold on to the front as usual. And then you have the banner in the sandy gravel area, which I didn't take advantage of because I wanted to hold on to my aero power up for the sprint, because I knew that I was holding on to these guys. But just after this banner, there is another attacking point which people with the feather decided to attack on, and as you can see, the pace picks up again. We're doing 5.5, 6 watts. I just need to hold on to this group because I want to hold on to my power up. 2.5 kilometers left to go. And this is where pace will start picking up. Dry my face off, dry my hands, and get ready for a sprint. And get ready to have Tom Adams from TIP go bananas and leave me in his wake.
Come on, hold it together.
So I'm just sitting off the back of the group here. No one's disappeared off the front yet, and I'm just trying to conserve some energy, recover a little bit before sprinting. Keep my hydration up, get a little bit of carbs into me. And as you can see, 1.4, 1.3 kilometers to go. Sprint finish is slightly uphill in the last 300 meters. So I was kind of expecting people to go for long range attacks. And what I found is, yes, they attack just before this bridge, which is at 0.7 of a kilometer to go, which isn't a very long way. So if they can get it to stick, it will be a very good attacking point just before the bridge. What I want to do here is pick up my cadence, get myself in position, get about 6-7 watts, but keep my cadence up to 100 RPM, use my aero boost and push through. I've got a decent sprint that I can hold for a long time, so fortunately some of those riders, including these SRT boys who'd gone early, burnt themselves out, so I was able to take 4th. As you can see, TMP boy Adam, Thomas Adams, he took podium. Still haven't got a podium yet at advanced level, but I feel it's on there. It'll be there soon. And yeah, there you go. Thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed that video, can you please subscribe, like, and comment on below? I'm always trying to respond to everybody who gets in touch. And yeah, enjoy my other videos that'll pop up. Thank you.